What you can do is you can see how long they've been running the ad for. So if their ad's been running a long time, you know it's probably a winning ad for them.
Okay.
Yeah, so as opposed to something they're just testing new. So you can get a good level of detail. You could, for example, take screenshots of those ads, put them in an AI tool and say, can you, like all the best ones, and say, right, can you break down these ads and tell me what they're doing from a positioning point of view, what they're messaging and what their pricing strategy is. You could take all that information, take your own information about your brand, who you are, what you're trying to achieve, put that into an AI knowledge base, and then say, can you build me a social media marketing plan for the next 30 days? You could say, can you give me some ideas about how I would develop a funnel strategy for this? Because you probably wouldn't go directly for the sale. So you would want to get them into your ecosystem first, probably with some kind of soft giveaway. And so that would be maybe to get the email address, get them into your systems, and then you can run email marketing. But then you could use the AI to develop a series of emails that you're going to send them over 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months. I'm sure you've been on many email lists and bought something 1 or 2 years, 5 years later.
I get rich quick emails every day. So that's still happening. Yeah.
There was one business that I engaged with I bought something from them in 2004. I bought one ebook and then went on a mastermind program with them in like 2014, which was 10 grand a year. And I was on that email list for that long.
Wow.
And because they'd been emailing me that time, I always knew I was going to do something, and there was a point of timing, right? But the point was they got me in the ecosystem very early with a low price product. So that would be something the AI I'm sure would recommend, but for a high ticket value, which you're talking about there, would be start to think about what are the things you can do to get people into your ecosystem at a low cost early on. And that could be, you might see from these competitors that even though some of the competitors, are running a 1,000, 10,000 product, they might be selling a $7, $14 product. They give away a small piece of their process or IP for a very small amount of money. So they get an exchange, sometimes not even free. So you're like, oh, I'm buying from this company, but I've spent some money. So there's an exchange of value. And they've got some information on a specific pain point. Because then, of course, what you can do is run a whole marketing campaign around a specific pain point that you solve with your product. And then you can upsell them into your wider services at a later stage.